Hey everybody, I just wanted to drop on here and give a quick update about what's going on in Guatemala and with our trip that we were supposed to return from just this weekend. So it appears that things are opening up in Guatemala. There's still a bunch of unrest, but the blockades are being lifted, and so traffic is able to move, and people are able to start getting around again, which is good. They started out with just every 2 hours opening the blockades for traffic to go through and then closing them again. But things seem to be getting better in that regard in Guatemala. We were talking with Olga, and she was saying that the cost of everything spiked because of lack of resources, because things weren't able to move. So everyone's still trying to get their shelves restocked and all that kind of stuff. So there's still some economic impact to that, which we knew. Thankfully, last week when I called the airline again to move our flights, because they were only letting us move our flights 1 week at a time, the person I talked to really knew what she was doing and was really trying to help, and so we were actually able to reschedule our trip for December 7th so that we won't have to worry about dealing with all the ramifications of all the stuff that's been going on in the country. And also so that we could fit it into our schedules, because we weren't able to just shift it 1 week and change everything in our schedule. So that was a huge blessing, although it did cost us about $250 more per ticket to make the change, because the tickets cost that much more because people's trips were getting canceled and all that kind of stuff. So there is a link included with this video in the email if you would like to help out with that and throw a few dollars that way, because that made the trip more expensive. So we weren't planning on that. We had already gotten our money together, so that'd be really helpful. The other thing that's a benefit to this is that we are still 5 sets of hand warmers short from the goal that we were trying to get to bring down to the families. And so now that our trip is delayed, there's more time for people to get those for families. So there's also that link included if you missed the window and weren't able to do it. So that would be awesome. So we could give them out to the families in December. Especially, it'll be colder than it is now. So they'll be definitely appreciative of that. The third thing I want to mention real quick is the February trip. The dates are out. The application form is available. So there's a link to that with I think it's like a 15-minute video. Just kind of explain what we're doing on the trip, what we're planning. Applications and deposits need to be in by November 1st. So that's why I wanted to make sure I got this out to you guys in case you were interested, or if you wanted to know more about it. As always, you can go to guat.u2s.org/trips, and all of our up-to-date information will be on there for trips here on out in the future. So thanks again, guys, for your prayers and your support and your messages of encouragement that we've gotten over the past couple of weeks regarding just all this, not just, things changing with our trip, but also just seeing what's going on in Guatemala. And we just really want to see the people be able to thrive. And so we don't really know if this has been a good thing or a negative thing, but we're just trusting God in it and praying through it that God would have his way with Guatemala and make the changes necessary for the people to be able to not just survive, but also to thrive the way he designed them to. Thanks again. Love you guys.